Hi everybody, welcome back to my dining room for my Drop 10 before summer Project Pan update. I'm also participating in the Drop 10 pounds portion of this project. The update for my weight will be at the end of this video in case you don't care. So I feel pretty good about where I'm at with my items. I have two empties. I have this Skin Volve lotion, and I cut it and cut all it. There was so much in this bottom part, as you know, with the stuff. It was like, wow. This stuff's good. I wouldn't repurchase, but it's not a bad product by any means if you come across this brand. Then I also finished the Derma E Hydrating Facial Oil, which I'm really, really glad about. It was up here and I went through it. I was wearing it every night on my face and my neck. And then I got so close to finishing it that I just put it on my shoulders and stuff too. And they've been feeling really nice. So that's 2 items dropped. Yay! Okay, then it's hard to mark this because you can't see through it. This is the e.l.f. Hydrating Face Primer. I don't have it marked because it was hard to mark it. But it's way up in there. I don't have that much of it left. I can definitely finish it in time. So I'm not worried about getting that done by the end of the project. And this one, my Max Fix Plus, you can see the line where I was and where I am now. I would have a ton more progress on this, but one day I sprayed it and it just kind of ruined my foundation I was wearing, and so it kind of freaked me out. So I used it again today, and I've been using it to wet some of my shadows, but I kind of, you know, when something like that happens and you get kind of scared and you're like, oh. So I could definitely finish this guy up in a couple of months. But yeah, that's why I don't have more progress than I do, but I have a decent amount, so I'm not mad. Another thing I have a really good progress on, actually, but it's a small little spray, is my Sunshine Cuties G perfume. I'm trying to hold it straight. You can see I'm about halfway through that. This was completely full when I started. It kind of has a coconut type smell. It's really nice, so I'll have no problem finishing this guy up. It feels kind of early to be wearing it though, because we've been having snowstorms. Then, my eyeshadows. Now, okay, so these are hard. These are from my Naked 3, and I will insert a picture of them before. And you can see that strange, I've been setting my eyes with it every day, and I'd like to say that I'm close to pan, but I really don't know. These eyeshadows are much deeper than they look. One of these is Limit and one's Nooner. I can't remember which one is which. But this one I always had a bigger dip in. This one, I don't know why it's been going on weird. I think it's accidentally mixing with this and going on funny. But tons of side pan with this one. Now that I look at it, I'll probably definitely hit pan. And these I just wanted to make progress on because they're the oldest in my collection. And I genuinely do like these colors. And they also go with another item that I put in this project. But even after this is done, I want to finish this because it's just the perfect shade to set my the primer potion. These two, I don't know. They don't go with my other makeup. Do you know what I mean? Like, nothing I have that's even like these kind of pinky mauve tones even match them. I don't know. I might just not end up keeping them, and these I'll definitely get rid of because I just don't use them. I have tons of them like it. But yeah, so decent progress on this. So with those Nooner and Limit, I like to use this because it does match. and it's like the only thing in my collection that matches those shadows really well, and it's a beautiful pairing, and it's the Balm Batter Up in Moonshot. I have used it a couple of times, but I don't have any progress. When I put it up against my sheet, there was just barely anything. And the same thing with my lippy stick. I've used it quite a few times, but there isn't significant progress. So I'm going to really push through and try to get a lot of use out of this over the next couple of months, because I really like the lippy sticks and I want to use that shade up. My Butter London Glaze and Eye Gloss. Now I'll show you where it is today. I have a picture of where it was before. And here it is. This could last me a really long time. With these, I think, unless you're using them every day, they will dry out before you use them up. But here's the thing. When you first get them, you can use them with a little stiff brush really easily. And then they dried out and they don't pick up on the brush. But what I have found is I like the formula better now that it's dried out and I just take it on my finger. It's like I get a less amount so I can build it up instead of it just being kind of a clump on. But if you don't like using your fingers, don't buy these, because as soon as they dry up, they will dry up before you use it, unless you use it every single day, like all over your lid. The formula I'm actually preferring now that it's dried up. So is my NYC liquid liner in pearlized black, and it does have these tiny little shimmers. You can't even see it on the eye, but when I take off my makeup, I can see it. This is on its last leg. I have to dip in a couple of times to line one eye, but even though I could probably call it done, I don't want to. I'm not ready. It has a really nice brush tip. I like it a lot. Has good staying power. It really is a nice one. So I probably have another week's worth of lining my eyes every day with this guy, and then it's probably going to be a bit time consuming to dip in all the time. So I'm down to 8 items. And now for the weight part of the video. Now I have a picture of my starting weights. And now I'll put up a picture of my weight now. For me, this feels like the starting point, because this is where I was at the lowest of since I've had my baby. This is like where I was lingering, kind of like 162, 163. So I had been lingering in this weight, and then I gained over the winter time. It's been such a long winter. Oh my gosh, it's been a struggle. And I started working. So now I feel like I'm in a pretty good habit of counting my calories, trying to be more active, just in my day-to-day. And I've changed positions in the last month at work, so I'm walking more instead of just standing in one place. So that's helped a lot with my step count. The next step is exercise, like proper exercise. Even if it's just 10 minutes, I need to do that. All of those things need to come into play, because I can count my calories, I can stay within my calorie count. That's not a problem for me once I do it and I decide to do it. But the exercise is going to be what's going to push me under 160 and closer to my clothes fitting, like all my jeans. That's the plan for this coming month for the drop 10 pounds portion. I'm just trying to be as consistent as I can. I've been doing really good with the products that I chose to put in this project. So I really, really, really want to hit my goals by the finale. Got a good outlook. That's what counts. And I'll see you in my next video.